Hi, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day if you are celebrating and watching this on St. Patrick's Day. It's the day my newsletter comes out, and this video will be part of it, so I'm thinking most of you might be watching it on St. Patrick's Day. So anyway, hi. I'm thinking a lot about luck still. This week's newsletter, another layer to think about, and it's, all about creating your own luck. That's what I'm always kind of bucking for with you guys and with myself and my life. And of course, whenever we put our antenna on something, we notice more about it. So I've been noticing a ton about ways that we might say, oh, that was really lucky, or I was really lucky. And in fact, if you roll back the layers, you start to see that you created your own luck. We call it lucky, but we forget that we did something to help ourselves have that luck. So I was just, while I was meditating, I kept thinking of a whole bunch of ways and things that happen. Of course, by the time I'm done meditating, I can't always remember. But I do have some examples, and I want you to think of your own examples. And if you want to send it to me, reply to the newsletter or Kimberly at kimberlydubrule.com. Just send me an email because I'd love to hear. Okay, so here's some of the ways I was thinking. Like, remember the time you were running late and you were bustling around and you had to grab your keys or your passport or whatever it is, and you went to get it and it was right where you left it. And so you're running late and there it is, and you say, oh, I was so lucky that it was there. It wasn't lucky, right? You put it there. You were organized. All right, here's another example. Or you couldn't find something. So you decided to take a break and walk away from it. And then you started looking again before you were going to be in a scramble. So one, you paused, and two, you went back to it with plenty of time to look. And then you found it right away. That really does work, by the way. If you misplaced something and you take a break, go do something else, take a walk, something, it will almost always be foolproof that it will come to you. But sometimes we'll say, oh, that was so lucky that I found it. And it wasn't lucky. It was lucky, but you created that luck. You set the circumstances for yourself to have luck. Okay, here's another one. You brought your raincoat because you had looked at the weather and you noticed that it might rain today. And then it's pouring, or your umbrella, right? Either one starts pouring. You put your raincoat on, you put your umbrella up, and you think, oh gosh, I was so lucky that I did this, that I brought my umbrella or I brought my raincoat. And we forget to say, wow, that was really smart of me to look at the weather and bring my raincoat. And I did this. So, luck, sometimes we can just think it has nothing to do with us and that some people are lucky and some people aren't. But I think pausing and thinking is a big part of creating our own luck. So I just wanted to say this. Here's one more example. Actually, I might have two, an extra one that I just thought of. So let's say you decided not to spend that chunk of money you were going to spend on something. And then something better came along and you said, well, I was lucky that we didn't spend the money on that. Or even something that unexpected at home or your car or something. And you think, wow, that was really lucky that we didn't spend that money on that thing because now we can use it for this or we need it for this. You made that decision not to do that. So I guess I'm just really wanting you to give yourself some credit and notice how you can create your own luck. If you haven't been feeling so lucky lately, ask yourself, how could you prepare yourself to be in the line of luck? Okay, my last quick example, it's kind of silly, but I think, we lost 2 dogs in the last 2 years, and we really weren't looking to get another dog. And then this dog, whose name was Katie, and her name is now Millie, the beagle, crossed the airwaves, right? Social media, kept seeing her, kept going to look, kept checking, is she still available? And we said, let's go visit. And it's almost 2 years ago. We went to visit. You know how that goes. Visiting Sorry, I'm holding this with one hand today. Visiting just means they're coming with you. Anyway, actually, it's almost 2 years. I feel so lucky that we have her because she's such a blessing to us in our lives, the whole family. And she's turned out to just be an amazing, great dog. And we can say we feel lucky to have her. However, we decided to have her. And I guess we are lucky that she is a great dog because I guess we wouldn't have any control over that. So to sum this up, just think about what do you have control over and what don't you, and what might you have been doing or not doing to create the luck, the thing that we call luck, in your own life, and see how you can expand it, right? Have some fun with it. Just play around with this idea of luck and what it actually means to you, and how you see it present and how you're not seeing it present, and what would you like to do differently or expansively. All right, that's it for this week. I hope you have fun celebrating if you are, and safely if you are, and I hope to hear from you. Have a great week ahead.